not waver in our commitment to see that justice is done for this terrible act. And make no mistake, justice will be done.
President Obama promising to bring those who attacked our consulate to justice. So where's the justice? Retired Lieutenant General and Fox News military analyst Tom McInerney joins us. Good evening. How are you tonight?
Very good, Judge.
Well, do you think that we're going to get justice?
No. And the fact is there'll be a lot of words about it. We could have taken him out, the leader out there who did this, Ahmed Abu Khatali, if we wanted to. And the fact is he's there, but they have elected not to. Could have done it with a small team. You could do it with Predators or Reapers or with manned aircraft, precision weapons, but they have not yet elected to do it.
All right, but General, you would think that it would be in the president's interest to get out there and, make sure that there was justice, that there is some kind of retaliation for the murder of 4 innocent Americans. What, in your mind, are they thinking?
Well, I think because they immediately went into a cover-up, and now they've added lies to it. And the reason there's a cover-up, because they have tried to allay the impression to the American people and the world that they have defeated al-Qaeda. There's no longer a radical Islamic threat. We're out of Iraq. We're coming out of Afghanistan. Major Nidal Hassan was not...
Oh, yeah, that was workplace violence.
You see,
I love that one.
They've moved away that the radical Islam, al-Qaeda, is a threat. So if they now go and attack, it's better to have a long FBI investigation and make it very thorough.
As a military man, General, I mean, how did that strike you when you heard 3 weeks later, because it wasn't safe for them to go in earlier? And then I say to myself, excuse me for digressing here for a minute. Now, wait a minute. If it takes 3 weeks for the FBI to get in there, what about when you hear that we respond in 24 hours? We've got all of these, covert teams that come in and help Americans. Why weren't they sent in?
They could have been in there the next day. We have teams that could have been there. They were not sent there because they want a very thorough, drawn-out investigation.
What's to investigate? It's on videotape. We already know this guy Katala is having beers or mango drinks at some luxury hotel in Libya, scoffing at Americans.
I rest my case.
Res ipsa, the thing speaks for itself. All right, let's move on from there. You're a general. Why would General Petraeus go with this narrative?
Well, it's very puzzling. Why would the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff? Why would the Secretary of Defense? Every combatant commander throughout the world knew about this because it went out in cryptic traffic. It went out flash because that's the way we operate now.
You believe that everyone knew about this because it went out immediately?
Absolutely. That's the way the system. As a matter of fact, they got a Predator drone there in the last hour or so. And so that meant that people were aware and the military chain was in operation and things were going on. Look, they were talking in real time to the embassy in Tripoli. They were talking to Stuttgart, Africa Command headquarters, and talking to the State Department. This automatically went to the National Counterterrorism
So aren't you generals infuriated?
Absolutely.
So why Petraeus? Is it that cheap to get someone to lie about this?
I'm a great fan of General Petraeus.
Well, we all are, but what, just because he's got a presidential appointment, he's going to go with the song and dance about a video?
That is what is puzzling to all of us. And we wondered why he has not come out, because he is a man of great integrity. And we're very worried about the others that have not come out.
All right, quickly. There is talk of 15,000, 20,000 surface-to-air missiles that were left over when the Gaddafi regime was overthrown, just, all over the place in Libya. How do we get those back? Do we get them? Not
we're
back.
Working
I don't
on
mean
it.
to say
we're
back.
We're working on that. And that's a very good question. We're working on that. And that may have been something that was going on over there in an operation that went wrong. There's no question we're working on it. And I think we've been successful to some degree. But it is a very dangerous threat to us if we don't get control of them. Some have already reached Syria.
All right. You hear about cars being packed with these surface-to-air missiles that don't take much intelligence to launch. General McInerney, it's always a pleasure to have you here in studio.
Thanks, Judge.